So again, what is a shadow ban? A shadow ban is when you know immediately, right? Look at the sub to non-sub, especially for a really popular video like JoJo's. Ain't no fucking way that a video should have this kind of distribution. The moment that you have 80-20 split, 75-25, 70-30, something's off. And on top of that, what else are you looking for? The traffic. Traffic reaches, right? So when we look at the traffic, right over here, right? Where is the suggested feed? Suddenly way more reduced. In fact, right now, I'm actually talking to a girl. No, not like that. Not like that. I literally just, there's this YouTuber that's going through it right now. I think it's the first time, Kitsunero VT, and she's talking about the exact symptoms that we're talking about how this is what it looks like when things are great, right? Look at the browse feature, suggested beautiful distribution, great metrics. And what else do you look at? Sub to non-sub, right? You also look at non-sub to sub. This is a great distribution. That's what you want. Never get gaslit by YouTubers that post this in the beginning of a video and say, oh, you guys are not subscribed. That's actually bad. No, this means that YouTube is so confident with your videos. They push that shit out. But you know what? This right here. What do you notice? Suggested suddenly culled, gone. Channel pages, more prominent. Why? Because people are actively looking at your channel to see, did you even upload the videos? I feel like you should have uploaded the video. I didn't even see it. And that's what happens, right? And again, what do you see? She is going through the exact same thing. It's not just me. I'm not crazy. Plenty of other content creators have come up and talked about this. So many people have made videos about this, and I am not insane. So what's different about me right now? Like, what the fuck happened? So, remember, I documented. JJK, I think, was the mark where I kind of got shadow banned. As in, I got away. JJK is a very popular topic that's going to do well no matter what. It's actually too popular that it's kind of hard to tell if you're shadow banned or not. Let's look at the analytics, the numbers. Looking at JJK first. I noticed that we had a very interesting behavior. You see that? Right there. Look at the curve. What's unique about it? Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Very subtle, but it's there. Right there, bro. Right fucking there. Something changed right there. And what's that? Last night, right? This time, something changed. That doesn't normally just happen like that. And over here, you can see a very tiny boost if you really zoom in. Right over here, right? Little baby bump in viewership over here. You saw that? So I told her, right, that like, basically, at the 3rd day mark, it's going to get a boost. But she's saying, well, actually it didn't. Well, it's because not every video does. It does to a degree, you just can't really see it. For certain topics, like Sentence Be Hero, which is very unfortunate to me. I don't think it's a mid-anime, but let's be serious. It is not a headliner topic. It's going to be less noticeable, but still noticeable, right? How can I tell? Look at this bar. You see this? There was a bit of a boost there. So it's a very tiny boost. It's still there. It's just not very noticeable. Let's go to the next one. JoJo's. This is the specific video that I mentioned. This is Muhammad Abdul versus Polnareff pulling up. It's such an epic hype episode that should do way more numbers than the episode before it. Yet why did it do worse? Because again, we got shadow banned. Notice the exact explosion of viewership here. This is not normal. Thank you, The Last Victor, for the 2 months, right? And there's a reason why I'm showing you these curves, okay? Here's another one too. Boom, little baby boost. You see the side over here too? Browse features and suggested. See how it's boosting up at that same time? Here's another one. High dive, the copyright one. Right over here, there is a change in slope. Can you see that? Can you see a change in slope here? And look at over here too. A boost in the browse. Here's another one, right? Right over there. It shot up, right? And look at this. Well, actually, this one, it's a bit different. There's an external source coming in. And if you look at external, basically, it's from other sites. I wonder where the external traffic is actually coming from. So maybe this is not a very good one to kind of show you. This is like an outlier. Sometimes there are search engines. I think people are searching up high dive and stuff like that. And I am being shown on the Google search engine. Aside from the YouTube search engine, that's where there's a boost like that. Look at Freerun. At that mark, you see that boost? Look at the suggested feed. Notice how in the beginning, there was literally right over here. You see this shit, right? Look at the free run traffic. It is very, very odd that you would have nothing here, but suddenly get boosted here. In fact, it should be the other way around. In the beginning, it should be like this, and it slowly dies down. Notice how there's a boost here? Notice how there's a boost here? What happened? What happened? This video. It's just a guess though, okay? This is purely a guess. I don't have answers. All I can do is show you a bunch of data, and I'm going to analyze it and interpret it, and hopefully other people can read the data and understand and maybe have other, details that they can provide too. This is not normal. Obviously, there are going to be jumps, right? There's going to be jumps when you're not uploading videos, and it's going to go up and it's going to go down, right? It's going to do that. But immediately like that, it's something tells me that shit really just changed last night. And my interpretation of this right now, and let's look at this right over here too, right? This is another thing, again, live time traffic of what's going on. If we look at this size, okay? You see this shit here? Notice how when this thank you for everything video went up, it perfectly lines up with all the other videos that I've just shown you getting a boost. Do you guys see that? If you don't see it, let me provide this, okay? Again, when you look at this specific video, right? When this got posted and it had a big explosion, suddenly every other video also started to go up. And this is also a pattern that I noticed during, like, basically when I'm about to get unshadowbanned, right? When we look at all these different events, every time that we're kind of in the dumps, right? We're just kind of fucking around, and we're just like getting ready for the brand new season. And we know it's very predictable, right? Up until this point, the Shadowbanned has been very predictable. We know that in the beginning of the month, beginning of the season, 2 to 3 weeks, we're popping off, and then boom, we get limited. And by the time the new season arrives, something changes. And something changes like this, where it's not even third day and it immediately gets boosted up. This is a hallmark sign of I'm out of the Shadowbanned. And I just have to wonder, is there really a fucking guardian angel looking over me right now? What the fuck is this? Like, I'm not gonna complain. I'm thankful. I am so grateful and thankful. Freeing this episode was gonna get done dirty, and thank fucking God the algorithm god decided to lift me and push it out to the people that actually want to watch the content. So the logic is this. Again, we have nothing to go off of, only just patterns and just things just to kind of analyze. This video, again, is the moment when shit just started to change. So the hypothesis is, once you're Shadowbanned, if you make a video that explodes so hard with your core audience that you just get out of it? Like, is this my domain expansion? Was this thank you for everything video such a strong video? I literally did a domain expansion, and I basically, remember, when 2 domain expansions are set, the stronger one will exist. Did I do that? I don't know. Again, all I'm trying to do is document what's going on with my channel, because so many other creators, such as Kitsu, goes over this shit. And we don't know why this exists. We have no fucking clue. Here's the thing. Many people will say, if you get a copyright strike, you're Shadowbanned immediately. Other people have experienced this. Freshest Anime has. FlexiJ Anime has too. And perhaps myself too. But the difference here is, in the past, while I have had copyright strikes, I've also experienced this boost while I had copyright strikes. I'm sorry, I don't have the receipt here, but this is why I always say causation is not correlation. Just because you had a copyright strike and a Shadowbanned happened doesn't mean it isn't. It's like a switch to put it on. Now, it seems kind of coincidental though, right? That I got 3 strikes and suddenly videos started disappearing. But I'm out. And I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to keep grinding. This is an opportunity of a fucking lifetime. And it genuinely feels like I can't fail right now.